Hello and welcome to day 298 of the 365-day meditation challenge, where I challenge myself to meditate for 1 hour a day in 2 sessions of 31 minutes. Sophie has decided to really embrace the dark side and jump on me. I invited her actually, so that was a nice to have her wait. She was demanding a little bit, but that's fine. She's such a spoiled little brat. Spoiled little brat. I'm gonna, as soon as I start the meditation, I'm gonna put her in the chair so that I can meditate a little bit better. I took a power nap. I took a big walk with Sophie. I woke up earlier. I did do some legislation. Everything is amazing. And I did another meditation. This is the second meditation of the day, which is super nice. And I am going to do more meditation tomorrow, as I do every single day. In 2 days, it's going to be day 300. Can you imagine 300 days? It feels like yesterday. It feels like yesterday. It feels like yesterday. It feels amazing. It feels great. And it feels awesome. And I've changed so much. I am so much more happy. I am so much more successful. I feel so much more grateful for the things that I have. I feel so much more energetic. I have so much more energy in me, so much more life, so much more clarity, all of these things. And it's not only because of the meditation, okay, Sophie? It's not just because of the meditation. It's so many more things, but meditation as well. So meditation is one of the things. And also because I'm making a lot of videos and talking in front of the camera and agitating my spirits and the internet spirits as well. So chronically online, but in terms of creating content rather than consuming it. I am consuming it as well, but I don't judge myself for that anymore, because now I'm taking notes and really having some big realizations about whatever I'm watching and all of these things. And I'm really having a lot of fun doing these things and taking these things to the next level, to the next step, to the next stepper, to the next stepper. And yeah, I've been getting some ideas about how to be more challenging, more obnoxious, but in a good way. I'm actually really proud of the fact that I've been becoming a little bit more challenging with people. I've been becoming a little bit more not abrasive. Actually, it's a bit less abrasive, but I am cheeky. I started to become a little bit cheeky with it. Cheeky with it. And it's really a way of integrating all of that shadow. I'm integrating the shadow. No, of course, I don't believe in these things. I don't condone and don't sit there just shadow working. I do paint shadows and highlights and all of these things, but I do not concern myself with such things as spirituality. It is more than enough the life that we live right now, right here. The way that the Sophie's millions of hairs feel on my hand is more than enough to have no reason to feel spiritual, to do spiritual things. It is absolutely amazing, and everything is just the way it's supposed to be. We are having an experience. This is an entire interesting experience. It is something that doesn't need anything else. It does not need a whole shebang put on top of it to feel interesting. It is interesting by default, but you're stopping yourself by thinking, by doing all of these other things. You are stopping yourself from feeling how interesting life is and how meaningful and how pleasurable and how wonderful. All of these sensations overwhelm you with joy, with happiness, with all of these things. You just sit and you feel, and that is more than enough. So, what do we do now? If we feel super happy and super enlightened and super not enlightened, of course, we just feel happy and we feel present. What do you do then? Do you just sit there and enjoy the beautiful present moment, the beautiful hairs on Sophie's back? She's enjoying it. She's definitely enjoying it. She's loving the pets that I give her. They calmed her down enough to sit on my hand. So sometimes the answer is yes, enjoy petting your dog. Sometimes enjoy petting yourself or other people or be petted by other people. But sometimes this happiness, this thing that we are doing, we have to understand that it can be felt not only when we are present, but also when we do stuff. And in fact, it gets amplified when we do things. It actually becomes even better because now, if we do something, no matter what happens, we're still gonna be happy, we're still gonna be fulfilled. But if things go our way, we're gonna feel even more happy. I know that sounds preposterous to say, but it is a scale. It feels more exciting, more. It's more of an excitement, I would say. It's a fleeting excitement of winning. I'm winning. Tiger blood. Tiger blood. Make sure you are happy first and then do things. That's what they said. Make sure you are happy first and then so much happiness. I put all of the happiness into the world. And yeah, sometimes you have to be, sometimes what makes you happy is being a little bit obnoxious, being a little bit cheeky, being a little bit interesting. So yeah, yeah. I got another message. It doesn't matter. So I am going to start the session right after I put Sophie in her chair. In her chair. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. And right now, let's start the second meditation of the day. And there you go. The meditation is over. What a wonderful session this was. I got a little bit of a taste of what it means to not have control over yourself. I looked at the time without even realizing I was so deep entrenched in my own thinking. I wasn't present enough. Although I am much more present when it comes to talking in front of the camera. It is all of these. I've started to realize that it is all of these things that I do as opposed to the meditation that get me so much more present. It is the meditation itself that really has a huge benefit on my life because I can feel the benefits every single day. I do feel them continuously, but it is something else as well. It is the fact that I've started to gain presence much more from actually talking in front of the camera because I've done it so many times. I get into a flow. I get into a state of presence. I just slide down this slippery slope of interesting ideas and I develop them and I get excited and I engage my mind. It is so much more rewarding in terms of the presence that I get and also from the laughter yoga. So, yeah, all of these things. And today, even training Sophie and having a lot of fun while walking and with the people who were walking by and telling them stuff. And yeah, that was absolutely bananas how great it was in terms of the presence that I got from it and the clear mindedness and all of these things. So much easier than just meditating. But it is also a consequence of the fact that I'm meditating an hour a day. But I think that one of the biggest impacts over my current realizations and current change in terms of the state of mind that I have and the ability to become present in so many circumstances and situations is because it's a combination of everything, but the highest degree of change comes from the laughter yoga, which is truly a life-changing experience because it does just make your brain feel funny and fuzzy and beautiful. So, yeah. Anyways, thank you for watching and see you tomorrow.